Okay, yeah, so I'm Harry Davis. It's the 4th of October. I'm just going to walk you through the setup for this distillation. Okay, so this is your setup. Okay, you've got your mantle here. In your mantle, the ground bottom flask is sitting in there. It's touching the actual inside of the mantle. Okay, and then you've got a T-junction joined to that with your thermometer. Okay, condenser. You've got this little joint here with the opening. Okay, this is gonna stop pressure build-up in your system, because if not, it'd be a closed system. Okay, and then here you got like your collection, like sample tube or whatever. Okay, yeah. So important note: when you're setting your thermometer height, it wants to be just level with this T-joint just here. This is where the gases being condensed are going to be passing, so you want to know their temperature, you want to know the boiling point of them gases so that you know what liquid you're collecting. Okay, in your round bottom flask you've got your mixture of your organic salt solution, in here you want to put some anti-bumping granules just to like distribute the heat while you're heating it. You don't get any hot spots or like bubbling as much. Yeah, so when you start heating this, before all that, okay, you've got your condenser. This is connected to water. Obviously the water runs through this tube and like cools the gases passing through it. Okay, so you want to connect the bottom tube on your condenser to the top tube to the sink. Okay, that just means that the water is going to chase out any air bubbles. So that's like a cylinder of like flowing water. It's going to keep it cool. When you're doing it, you want it the flow of water wants to be as slow as it can be without being stagnant here. It wants to sort of be going up. If you have a really high flow, it's probably just going to explode these joints and spray everywhere. Okay, so when you're testing this, so you're holding the end of the tube just to see how fast it's going. So you want to put it through. So that's a good flow. Okay, water's flowing through. There's no air bubbles in the tube. That's not going to pop any joints or anything like that. So that's fine. You can leave that in there. Okay. You want to make sure all the joints on your system are secure. They're not loose. You're not going to lose any gas through it or anything like that. So yeah, they're all good. At this point, you're going to turn on your heat mantle. Okay, so to start off, to get it sort of up to temperature, you'll switch it onto max. Just get the heat in the liquid. You can monitor the temperature of gases produced on your thermometer, obviously. So yeah, you want to monitor it. You're going to know the boiling points of the liquid, so you want to try and maintain a temperature at the same temperature as the first boiling point of the liquid in there. So the lowest boiling point of the organic liquid in there, you want to maintain its boiling point, so only that liquid is evaporating and being condensed. So yeah, you'll turn up to max. When you start to see the temperature rise, turn it down, and then try and maintain the temperature of that boiling point. When the gas is being produced and collected, you're sort of just monitoring the temperature, making sure it stays around that boiling point. Yeah, when you've collected your sample, it's starting to less liquids being condensed. You can collect the other organic liquid of a higher boiling point. Okay, so when you get to that stage, you want to exchange this collecting tube for another one. Okay, so it's stopped producing liquid, change the tubes, and then you want to increase the temperature up to the second boiling point and maintain it there. Then you'll be able to collect your other organic liquid. Okay, when you're doing this, you want to do it to a point where you don't boil it to a dry state. You know what I mean? You keep liquid in there. So when it's about 3 or 4 milliliters left at the bottom, okay, turn your heat mantle off. Okay, this should bring the temperature down, stop it boiling. Leave your water flowing. Okay, that'll cool down your whole system. And when you're at this stage, just leave it as it is. Don't try and disconnect it until everything's cooled down. It's back at room temperature, and then at that stage, you're right to start dismantling it.
Right. You don't